Hello and good morning, y'all, and welcome to Forest Ranger Services. This is a horror game where we're going to investigate some hiker disappearances, and yeah, I just want to see what this is all about. So I'm going to have it linked in the description down below. Let's just go ahead and get on into it. Forest Ranger Services. Okay. Forest Ranger Services series are based on real-life events and personal accounts of hikers. The narrative has been altered for entertainment purposes. There are thousands of missing reports filed each year in U.S. national parks. Many cases remain unexplained. Individual stories are shown in the credits. Forest Ranger Services, the pilot. You are a wannabe aspiring reporter looking into missing hiker cases. It was time to get serious about your career. You applied for a job as a forest ranger to get a first-hand account of the disappearances. Okay, and here we go. Immediately, graphically, I kind of like how this looks. I don't know, like, it looks kind of, like, a little bit different. Like, it's not, like, super pixely like I kind of, like, would expect from, like, a lot of, like, modern Itch horror games. This is pretty smooth looking. I like it. We have the little VHS filter going. I don't mind, like, the small tracking lines, but I don't like when the big kind of, like, line goes ahead of me, or, like, goes on screen, like that, on the top. Okay, so we got some little creepy noises by us. And a lot of leaning trees over here. Alright. Yeah, so far this seems good. The store page says this is a pilot, so this might be like an episodic sort of deal. And we do have a run. Sweet. But yeah, so far I like how it looks. I like the sound design here. We got some good atmosphere. And the effect isn't totally obnoxious on screen, although again I think it could be toned down a little bit. Because it will get distracting. And that's like some radio interference. What's going on? Bada boopy? Oh, hello. Are you Tom the Tamale Man? No? Guess who's driving?
Hey there, night crawlers.
We got dialogue.
You're
Hopefully that's loud enough.
With Station 5, where the news takes a walk on the wild side. I'm your man in the shadows, Mike Stone. Have you guys heard about these missing hikers? All over our national parks. This isn't something you hear about anymore. But check out these stats. According to the latest data from the National Park Service, around 1,000 to 2,500 people go missing in national parks and forests each year.
That's a lot of people.
Death Valley, Yellowstone, Cascades, all kinds of reports of missing people. The numbers are massive. I've got a few examples here.
Gas
One
station.
hiker found after days in the woods couldn't recall basic details about their hike or how they got lost. Now, folks, these aren't isolated incidents. Another displayed signs of acute paranoia, claiming they were being watched by unseen entities among the trees.
Alright, so I cut him off, but we had 98-cent gas. It's beautiful. So those driving controls were driving me nuts. So the wheel doesn't recenter itself as you're driving. So like you go like left and then like left to readjust your car, the car is gonna keep going left. Like even if you let go of left. So it's like it's not like the steering like recenters itself. So it's kind of odd. Coffee $1.99. So we kind of got like non-refrigerated milk. Is this gonna be shelf stable? That seems like it's gonna be awful. Can we go back here? No. We got some produce, some art scene going on. What are you? We got some chew and brainstorm coffee and wake up and chips. Oh my god. We got some magazines. We got you looking at the Red Bull vending machine. What's up, dude?
Evening. What can I get you?
Just grabbing some supplies. I'm a new ranger in the area.
Another one, huh? You guys are a dime a dozen.
What's that supposed to mean? I got a new voice now. I can't do the other one the entire video.
There's a new guy here just about every other month. Some people just don't last out in the woods. It can get a bit creepy, you know.
Okay. Well, it was good talk. Let's go.
Recent reports from these search and rescue teams highlight a puzzling trend. A significant number of those who are located after going missing in the wild often exhibit strange mental conditions. We're talking about disorientation, memory loss, and in some cases, bizarre behavior that leaves rescuers and medical professionals baffled. But some of these disappearances just don't make any sense. You got experienced hikers, forest workers, lumberjacks, and even rangers. Just about 5% of these missing people are never found. They just go missing without any trace. They search for these people
Is this the same gas station?
and they find absolutely nothing. Now that's a staggering figure. And it's got us wondering what exactly is happening out there in the wilderness.
What? Are we like stuck in a loop? Like it's that series From? It's darker in here now. Looks like you're looking. Oh my god, I can read. Looks like something you're looking for is missing. Suitcase of documents about missing people.
New ranger, huh? They come and go like the wind. Whispering pines play tricks, you'll find.
I think I'm lost. Can you help me out with some directions?
Lost a hiker recently. Vanished in the woods, swallowed whole. Happens more than you'd ever be told. Been here a while, seen the faces change. Rangers like you, their stories rearrange. Something in these woods, something strange. Good luck, Ranger. The forest's a maze. It knows who stays and who decays.
This is really cool. So I guess we're gonna keep doing loop. Maybe like third loop's the charm here. When I park, it like kind of like shows like that close up from like the center of the woods here.
You know, the voices in my head are getting louder. And tonight, they're whispering your name.
Oh my god.
Buckle up.
Tom the Tamale Man?
There's this hiker. When the search and rescue teams finally found him, it was a scene. The hiker, emaciated and ragged, had resorted to desperate measures. The evidence of his ordeal was written in the mutilated flesh of his own fingers, chewed and gnawed in a desperate bid for sustenance. Wow! This sucker, he ate his own fingers. It must have been out of his mind. It's your turn.
You will never get out of these woods.
Never get out, she says. Oh, he's at the window? This is real. I like this. This is really cool. Like, this is like really, really cool. What a gem this is so far. What's up?
In shadows deep, where trees entwine, a mystery unfolds, a tale malign. Through tangled woods, where whispers soar, lost are hikers, seen no more. Answer the call on the forest breeze. Each ring, a step closer, unravel the twine. Find the hikers lost, where the shadows align. Well, are you gonna pick it up?
Oh, crap's right there.
Hello?
Who is this? Wake up. We have Firewatch? Myself, I should probably unpack. So we're gonna say it was like a dream sequence?
Anyone there?
Cozy rustic stove.
Hello? Tower 6. Do you read me? Over.
I read you.
So, how was your first night?
It's pretty interesting. I had a nightmare.
That's my bad. Shouldn't tell you creepy stories on your first day.
So I was made up, right?
Actually, no. One of the guys overheard it down at the station. Pretty weird, right?
I was walking my dog Buddy in the forest one evening. I decided to explore a path I didn't know much. Buddy likes to run around on his own. I lost track of him. He usually comes back in about half an hour or so. Suddenly I had this urge to look at something on the ground. As I crouched down to look at the ground, just out of the corner of my eye, I saw a man in a red sweater standing in front of me. When I looked up at his face to say hello or something like that, he disappeared. I freak out a little bit and quickly start making my way back home on the same path I got there. I stop and look around for Buddy. As I turn back to continue home, right in front of me, there was a severed deer leg neatly placed on the forest path. I have not been down that path since. Alright, so that was it? Okay, so it was really surprised, just the intro. So we have the whole nightmare sequence. I love the loop around. I guess you could say maybe it's a little bit PT inspired, but I would say that's like more like, there's a show right now on, I think it's MGM, called From. It reminds me a lot of From, where you try and drive away from the town, but the town brings you right back in. That's what this is reminding me of. I've also seen like other kind of movies and TV shows do the concept. The crypticness of like the guy, like the cashier, had like that deadly premonition or Twin Peaks weirdness to it. There were like the two little jump scares. Just kind of the thing watching me in the woods was cool. And just to have that completely change over to being like in the Firewatch tower, or I guess like the Forest Ranger tower, and having it be like all bright was awesome. So assuming this keeps going and more episodes keep coming out, I'm all in with this, because I think this is like pretty much quite a gem. I just wish I could have made the voices in the game louder without like adjusting like the ambient noise, because the ambient noise in this game is super loud. That's like one of my only complaints, is I wish I could like just individually adjust voice volume, and the driving controls were really bad. But beyond that, it looks... Oh, and I guess like they could kind of tone down the filter a bit. But like those like little minor complaints aside, this is looking like it might end up being a really awesome little story horror game. And I hope another episode comes out, because I am fully all in with this whole entire concept right now. I like that a lot. So again, that's going to be linked in the description down below if you want to check it out yourself. But that's going to do it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching. Y'all have a lovely day. And as always, toodles, y'all.